Hey, Don Wilson here, and welcome back to one of our case studies. I want to show you inside of this one a design that I was able to scale laterally from one niche to another, which allowed me to take advantage of people that were married, liked a certain type of interest. Now, I've used this over and over. I'll show you lots of different examples, and we were able to scale this and make tons of money just with the exact designs you're going to see right here in a lot of our different dog niches and grow our fan pages for free with these ads at the same time. So this one we sold 197. I think it was about 22, almost $2,300. It was $2,293, I think, as the payout. And this is simple. It said married to your husband and your pit bull, question mark, and then a little smiley face. It says then show it off your love for both with this awesome tee. Normally $29.99, but you can get yours for $19.99 and have yourself a collector's item because we're not going to run it only so many times, yada yada. Here it is. It was $19.99, a women's version, regular unisex version, and then a hoodie version. And like I said, it was almost $2,300 in payout. It was a real simple ad that we ran for this. It was $980 and 48 cents an ad spend. We didn't go too far with this. What we did with it was we scaled it to I love pit bulls and parolees that were married as the interest. When we went to just pit bulls, we found on some of these, it gets us a lot of clicks, but we brought up the audience to more people that don't actually have the dogs when we use pit bulls, just the interest, so we don't get as high of a margin. On this one, we just stuck with the more long tail interest, like I love pit bulls and parolees, and you see it paid off very well. We made, I think, $1,300 and some odd dollars in just a couple days with this, and added a ton of people to our fan page. So like I said, we want to make sure that we have something that scales. So we made $1,300 right here, and we said, okay, I want to scale this to as many places as fast as we can. So what we're doing is leveraging, we've got females that are married that have a certain interest, and then we try and get anywhere from like 200 to 600,000 people in our audience to make sure it's not too big, and then we usually can do pretty well with that. So here's another one. This girl loves her husband and her Rottweiler. Same type of thing, but we pushed it over to the Rottweiler one. It was a little bit smaller audience, but we had a little bit less in ad spend though. This one we still made over $1,000 on, because I think we cashed out at like 1,800 and some. So either it was like 980 to 1,050 bucks, somewhere around there in net profit. So we had it in one and we scaled it over to another one just with some simple design changes. And we found out that the Pitbull one converted a little bit higher than this different layout. So when we scaled it to the next ones, we went with that layout again, and then we went with that layout. Well, we did a little bit different layout with the German Shepherd, but it was all the same. We went for the long tail interests, and we went for stuff that this is Rottweilers. So with Rottweilers and German Shepherd, it only went so far. I couldn't go with long tail, but with pit bulls, I could go long tail. So we started with long tail interests. If we could get it to where it was really, really big, like 800,000, we knew the audience was too big. So when I used pit bulls as an audience, it would broaden it up to like 800,000 or even 1,000,000. So I had to back it back down. Remember, we like to shoot for anywhere from between 200 and 600,000. We can go a little bit below 200,000, but then the audience gets small. So we've got 340,000 here. This is just about perfect. And like I said, we made about $1,000 in this one. We've got this one right here. We made a little bit less because the audience was smaller. And this works, like I said, for just about anything. German Shepherd, the audience was bigger. We made about 800, 900 bucks with that one. And then we have this one right here. We made a couple $100. And I could show you example after example after example. But this is just one type of different audience layering. Now, I showed you the audience layering in the videos. This is females that are married that like certain interests. On this one for the coffee ones, I didn't go after Starbucks or anything big. I put coffee in there, and then I found long tail interest. It was coffee roasters, and it was like coffee bean lovers, things like that. If it works for those, and then you can scale it out to big coffee interests, then you can sell hundreds and hundreds. I tried to scale this one to big coffee interests like Starbucks and that, then my ROI dropped, so I couldn't do that. But I still was able to make plenty of money with what I like to say is long tail interest. So hope you like the deep dive on some of the different dogs in there. But this is a classic case study of using different audience layering, such as female, married, and interest, to get 3 different layers, and then making a design for it and scaling it from one interest to another interest, and then from dog interest to another dog interest to another dog interest with simple changes, and it ended up resulting in a ton of different money made and a ton of free fans on all my fan pages. So hope you like this case study, and I'll see you in the next one.